He is the Harrisburg City Controller at this point, and he is a great guy all around, so welcome, Dan Mayor.
Yay!
Katie just said she had a heat stroke. Well, thanks so much for coming out tonight. It's a nice crowd. As you can see, I'm here as a gay activist. I'm not necessarily, as not here as a Harrisburg City Council and Harrisburg City Controller and candidate for mayor yet. So, but I am here in spirit of activism, and when I'm standing over here talking to a friend of mine that I've goes back 30 some years, and you know, it's 30 years probably when I first came here to this Capitol and started talking to our state representatives, our state senators, trying to get equal rights for gays and lesbians. And frankly, you know, it's been like bashing your head against the wall. You realize it's a very difficult prospect to get these guys to move, to do what's right. When you talk to them one-on-one, they admit that yes, everybody ought to be equal, gays and LGBT, we ought to have equal rights. But when it comes down to a vote, when it comes to push to shove, they desert you. And so for 30 years, what has happened? Not much, but we're very close. I do think things are about to change. You know, I do want to take us back about 1990. If you can picture me 25, 23 years ago, and I was a young professional working for a CPA firm over in Campbell, Pennsylvania. And, you know, I was full of a lot of energy, ready to take on the world. And I got fired just for being gay. And it's really a well-documented case. People say, oh, you can't get fired for being gay, but this happened. And it was a devastating, you know, point in my life. For 5 years, it really just devastated me financially in so many ways. But one of the things that happened was not only did I get fired for being gay, my employer sued me after I opened a competing business and about a third of the clients came to my business. And being sued was really a very difficult endeavor. But what everybody told me was, oh, you know, this is really bad, but we're just a few years away from equality. We're a few years away from when non-discrimination is going to be enacted by the state legislature. And 23 years later, we're still not there. But we do have House Bill 300. And hopefully that's going to be enacted soon. Hopefully we're going to have marriage equality next week. Who knows? I mean, hopefully the state or the U.S. Supreme Court is going to rule in a broad fashion that gives equality to everyone at every state. Yeah. If we get that, that's going to be the death knell to this discrimination. And finally, we can move forward. We can fulfill our full abilities as LGBT citizens and really participate in society. So thanks very much for coming. I think the message is we got to continue to persevere. We've got hope right around the corner, and hopefully we're going to be there real soon. Thank you.